just stick it to it somehow. That's how I park my bike. Because I didn't want to like put it here like those guys did. Yeah, you might see that I'm filming with my phone because of bad video and audio quality. But I don't have my camera with me because I, well, did not take my backpack with me and forgot to put it in my trousers. That's the reason. And the reason I'm here is simply because the weather is way too nice to go home and sit in front of the computer. Because I can just drop my jacket and sit in the grass and, you know, just enjoy life. And yeah, getting blinded by the sun. That's what I can be. Yeah, whatever. I've just had a lecture on algorithmic and economic aspects of the internet. So algorithmic and economic aspects of the internet. It's a nice title, but what's even better is it was a nice lecture. Because the guy holding the lecture is actually a really good presenter. Like, he's full of enthusiasm. 2 hours he was standing in front, was just waving his hands around, making jokes. It was just funny to listen to him, or it was interesting and funny at the same time to listen to him. And that's why I didn't get bored by the lecture, although it was a 2-hour lecture, or actually 2 times 50 minutes, because here they have 50-minute sessions. Anyway, so yeah, it was definitely more interesting than robotic systems, which I had in the morning, which I almost fell asleep at because we were just talking, or he was just talking about sensors. And also his English is not the best. Like, he has proper English, but it doesn't have the nice British accent that I'm here for. That's why I just don't like to listen to him that much. But back to the other guy, I really like him. He was partly responsible, is what he said. It was not entirely my fault, is what he said, about the financial crisis. But he was one of the guys inventing automated trading systems. And the lecture is just it's so interesting, stuff I've never heard of before. And although I might not really be able to use it as a computer scientist, but it's just good to have the background knowledge of some stuff. And yeah, today we heard how a lot of people made their money with the internet, like Amazon, Google, all the people behind it. And I heard something about economics. Like, every 30 years or so there's a new thing, every 30, and then there's a few years after the drop, after the crisis, whatever. It's really interesting, like, because now I'm thinking, okay, so now we had the innovation of the internet. What's next? That will be a big thing in about like 30 years. What will it be? It will be something that makes the internet and all the tablets and smartphones look like steam engines, because that was the previous big thing. You know? Actually, it wasn't. The steam engine was one before. Anyway, yeah, it's just, I'm thinking about it so much now, and that's what a good lecture is. A good lecture makes you think about the stuff. And is there a better place to think about it than College Green with a lot of sun in your face? Probably, well, yeah, probably, but it is a good place to think about it. And it's always a good place or time or whatever to make your backup. I'm getting worse at making transitions to my catchphrase. But anyway, make your backup. I will talk to you tomorrow. Oh, and did you see? I can record again. The button works again. It does not press all the time. Maybe there was like a piece of sand in it because I had my phone at the beach several times. So yeah, maybe something like that. But it's nice that it works again. Still, I have a new camera, which I use for vlogging. Although my phone works. Yeah. I'm gonna drop the recording.